This shooting at a temple in Wisconsin where 7 people are dead, including 1 gunman. We have team coverage here. We have Deborah Fayrick following the investigation for us in New York. We have Alex Manning joining us on the set here in Atlanta, who is a law enforcement expert. Also, Eric Maripodi, who is the co-editor of our Belief blog, one of the most trafficked blogs on belief and religion in the world. And of course, my partner here today is Rob Marciano. And someone who I think is giving us a great perspective on this is agoAt Singh. He is the chairman of the Sikh Council on Religion and Education. Alex, before I go to Mr. Singh, I want you to finish your thought. I so rudely interrupted you before the break.
That's okay. I think I've heard them in my ear, too. When you go into a crime scene, you take things in and you bring things out. So all the investigators that have went into the crime scene have taken things into the crime scene on their feet, on their clothing. And so has, I hate to call him a suspect right now, he's the bad guy, the evil guy. The evil guy has taken things in and he's brought things out with him. There are fibers and hairs on his clothing that are going to show whether or not he ran through this field. So they're having to be extremely careful on everything they do.
The first thing you said, they're going to go through the computer here to find out more about his background and exactly what he's been looking at. agoAt Singh, you spoke to the White House. The president has released a statement, and I think one of the most important things he said is that we are reminded how much our country has been enriched by Sikhs. This is a great time for us to have a conversation and learn more about each other. And let's talk about that word that gets so many people so riled up. What are your thoughts on this and terrorism and jumping to conclusions about terrorism, domestic terrorism, or whatever?
I think it's, I agree that it's really jumping into conclusion. And secondly, the word terrorism is very misleading in this tragedy because, terrorism is either committed by somebody who has a resentment, or he's against somebody, or there is some anger or some, issues here. What we need to understand is the basic problem that has.
I read that, guys. My camera was going low.
And also facing this country,
trying to film this
is that there is so much ignorance. People do not have much perspective outside of America. Unfortunately,
and if you don't know, this is the shooting. What you're watching it. This is a shooting
which is going on, which we recently saw with the Secretary Clinton's secretary being claimed as a client by. So anyway, the point is that there's so
6
much
people and a gunman suspected dead.
There is a hysteria. There is a hype created against the Muslims and.
Where's this at again? I forget where it's at. I think it's.
And that they are somehow
trying to figure out where it's at again.
Every Muslim is working against America.
This happened at 10. It started at 10:50 this morning.
This back and
a.m.
forth dialogue which is taking place in the country.
Eastern
So there's, because of our appearance. Now, if you want to go out and seek a Muslim, you will not find
I think this is in.
Identify a Muslim in
where
the crowd.
is this in? I
but
forget.
You will identify a Sikh
I
and you look like a Muslim, and that's the problem where this whole thing boils down to.
It's in
some cases, misplaced hatred, I would think.
Where is this at?
I've been
Oaken Creek,
somewhat,
Wisconsin. Oaken Creek, Wisconsin. That's where it's at. Up there.
I mean, we've talked to
I knew it was started with a W. Just
we talked
couldn't
to some
think.
eyewitnesses, and the remarkable amount of calm that they've portrayed.
6 people
is
and gunmen, is both altogether 7. Are dead after shooting.
Absolutely. There is a concept in our faith we call as a chardi kala.
They're just getting in there expecting all the stuff and evidence and getting all the stuff.
Any challenge
Crime
or
scene.
any barrier in life. So it is a very, very tragic moment. But, the Sikh community has gone through many, many years of persecution since its formation.
There he
last
is.
500 years.
He's
so
one of the.
It is a very.
It's like because it's a stick temple, and it's like kind of like a church, I think.
Gives us the guidance how to handle a crisis like this.
I think that's what it is, like a church, or it is a church, something. Because they're celebrating this kid's birthday.
So I would like to say that in coming Sunday, please, all Americans, come to the Sikh temple, taste the hot vegetarian tasty meal, because that's what we like to share with all Americans.
Yeah.
And that's what the whole faith is all about.
Thank you, Rajwat, saying don't go anywhere. Rob, that was a great question. And in the face of this tragedy, to hear someone invite someone into their particular faith and into temples around the country, I think it's amazing. And for people not to be, the people have been saying, we're not upset, we don't know why this happened, but we're not upset, but we are worried about the people who were affected by this. Our conversation continues on the other side of the break.
That's the latest we got right now. I'm going to end this video and I'll have all the things that they talked about in the description. Okay, peace out. Thank you so much.